What's going on, y'all? So we are going to continue using other people's teams, now switching over to our friend AndyLaVGC's Poliwhirl team. So this team did actually end up getting picked up by some more well-known VGC players, like James Beck and then Pokesports. So you might have seen this team going around if you don't already follow Andy. But if you don't follow Andy, you definitely should, because Andy is one of our closer friend content creators that we've been collaborating with or just like associating with over, a longer period of time. He was the person that we faced in the finals of that draft league that I won. And then, that was how, we really started talking and collaborating. So, yeah, Andy is a good player, good sir. Check out his channel. And, I'm definitely excited to use this team. It is Poliwhirl. Interestingly enough, I was actually thinking about building a Poliwhirl team right around the same time. So, great minds think alike, I guess. But interestingly enough, I'm pretty sure my Poliwhirl team ended up turning into my NAIC team, and I replaced Kyogre with Calyrex Shadow, and then took off Poliwhirl for Cinderace, and I ended up deleting my Poliwhirl team, so I don't actually have it, but I know my team was... I didn't realize Encore was a move that Poliwhirl got, which is interesting. I think I was doing Hypnosis, Icy Wind, Scald, and Protect, I think. But yeah, so I am interested in using this team and excited to use it. I will also say something that I think is worth noting for being a smaller content creator, which is that, sometimes the videos with less views, the amount of views on a video does not indicate how good the video is, right? So, I've had videos that I felt like the content wasn't really that good do very well. And then I've had videos where I get a 4-win streak just get like 10 to 20 views. You know what I mean? And it just happens sometimes. I think what it really comes down to is early momentum on a video, where if a video only gets 7 views in the first 4 hours, it ends up not doing very well. Whereas if a video gets 12 to 15 views in the first 4 hours, people see that double-digit number, and the higher up in the tens brackets you get, the more people are incentivized to click. But it doesn't always reflect the content in the video, is what I'm saying. So I know my videos from the past 2 days don't have the most views, but they, it's good content. And we did actually use this team in the last video for a best of 3 we were playing with Little Root. So yeah, you've got that rental team. You've got me recommending Andy because we are as boys. And yeah, let's use the team. You might have seen something interesting there, which looked like a Chansey Shuckle team. I am thinking about... what am I trying to say? I'm doing a lotto system thing. So, I want to build rental teams around lotto system Pokemon again, because this format is boring at this point to me, and if you're not doing something with interesting Pokemon, I'm sure we're gonna face a bunch of hyper standard stuff, we might not, but, I just want to do interesting things again, I liked the early formats where you could, sure, Togekiss was kind of running over a lot of things, like Togekiss Tyranitar and things like that, but are we gonna find someone? Jeez. Okay. Alright, we found a high level player. So, I mean, in my mind, you can't really start Poliwhirl here, right? Which is kind of unfortunate. I think something you could do is lead, like... I mean, I want to say, like, a Moongus Ogre, right? And then you could just, like, Dynamax Ogre, but it really depends on what they do with Incineroar. And also if that's, like, actually the best play, right? So, like, I kind of want to do this. I feel like I don't know this team well enough to justify doing this. And I also think that my Thundurus is technically really good here. So, like, what I could also do, right, is just start, like, Thundurus Ogre. I could start... Thundurus Ogre with a Moongus and Zacian. I mean, if I do that, I think the only problem is, like, we're bringing a lot of similar Pokemon. So let's just see how it goes. I mean, we're leaving Poliwhirl out on this one. We led Thundurus Ogre, right? Or they lead Ogre. That's fine with me for now. It does kind of give the question of whether or not I should go for Airstream or Max Lightning this turn, though. Because I almost want to, like, Airstream, but at the same time, I'm not really in any, like, immediate danger, so let's just get this damage going. I mean, if you're them, you might think that I have, like, a, support Thundurus, right? So, all things considered, yeah, like, maybe I yeah, they're gonna Dynamax, okay. Do we have a... We have a Life Orb Thundurus, don't we? If I do, it's gonna do a lot of damage. Life Orb Thundurus can one-shot Kyogre. So, maybe I should have used Thunder. They are gonna Thunder Wave, which is kind of mean, but if we have Life Orb, we might just get a one-shot here. It depends on if they have AV. Okay, so I'm gonna guess they have an AV Ogre because it would be max defense, or I mean max HP, and you know, live that pretty comfortably. That's pretty bad, if we're being honest. Like, that's pretty bad. If it is an AV Ogre, though, I mean, it's gonna go down. I could have Airstreamed, I guess. I mean, if they reflect, I can't Airstream, right? But what I'm expecting them to do is to click Spirit Break. I mean, if they click Spirit Break, then I didn't have to withdraw, right? So let's see. I don't think I had to withdraw, but we'll... Yeah. So I shouldn't have withdrawn there, and I should have just gone for the Water Spout. but at the same time, I didn't necessarily want to be locked into Water Spout. So, like, you could also, I think, argue that that trade-off works. And I also think we have a turn to do this. So now you have to ask yourself a few different questions, right? The first question is, what would be more useful for me right now? To get rid of Zacian or to get rid of Grimmsnarl? Technically, the obvious answer is to get rid of Zacian, right? Because in the end, like, we can deal with Grimmsnarl. I'm just afraid of Zacian, like, protecting or something. You know what I mean? So I'm expecting us to live one. Then they go faster, which is a really good reason to target them. Live one. Yay. Okay, good. So I'm expecting like a Protect and a Thunder Wave, or a Protect and a Spirit Break, but either way, this is gonna get rough. I mean, this is gonna get rough. They withdraw Grim for Rilla. That sucks. I should have made the smarter play. Right. So I think what I want to do here is I want to try to Spore Zacian and just protect. That's probably GG's, honestly. That's unfortunate. So how do I win this? I think I win this. I win this by Pollen Puffing Rillaboom and Behemoth Blading Rillaboom? Like, I don't know if that works. It's not over yet. They might be able to set up another sub, though, which would be really bad for me. Oh god. I mean, hey, I tried my best to bring it back, and I mean, the one turn that really sucked was the turn where they protected Zacian, and I think it was obvious, right? But, like, you know, we tried our hardest. But no matter what here, I think, you know, we kind of just have to Rage Powder. And probably just Origin Pulse. I mean, like, obviously I would like to Water Spout, because Water Spout does more. Yeah. So the only way we win this is... nah, dude. Nah, there's just no way. Like, there's two conditions. Condition 1 is a play rough miss. Condition 2 is they click Behemoth Blade and it doesn't do enough, and then I actually hit both of my Origin Pulses. Something that's a little unfortunate there is that Water Spout was never the right move, but it might have knocked out Grimmsnarl. They're playing really risky. I completely understand it, though. So, all they really need is me to get paralyzed, and then for their move to do enough, right? Or just to click Substitute, and then for me to get paralyzed. But we win. Why would you do that? I mean, my guy, like... Did you... Oh, no, because they didn't have Play Rough. They didn't have Play Rough. My guy. My guy. Okay, so we got really lucky there. Honestly, we definitely got really lucky. And I'll take it. I was sitting here fretting the Play Rough. I was like, don't do it. I think their best play there was to click Substitute and then to hope that I get paralyzed. So that's what I was afraid of. So we had to have a lot of hacks go our way that game, right? No missing Origin Pulse, no getting paralyzed. We did get paralyzed once, but it happened to work out that it didn't really matter at the time, I guess, right? But that was pretty intense. You see how I made the right play, though? when I pollen puffed the Rillaboom, I was like, how do I win this? And then we did. I think if they wanted to win, what they also needed to do that turn was to Grassy Glide. Whatever. I mean, I don't get that right now. Like, something must be going on. What they needed to do was to Grassy Glide and Behemoth Blade instead of High Horsepower and Behemoth Blade, because I think in their mind, they didn't believe that the Grassy Glide Behemoth Blade would do enough, but because we, I think, are running like an Adamant, either an Adamant 252 to Zacian or just like a Jolly 252, 252, it doesn't look like we have bulk, is what I'm trying to say. And so, B-Box. Okay, well, you can B-Box that. I mean, Dun, 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 dun. I don't even know what's funny about it. So I kind of want to just start Poliwhirl Kyogre, if we're being honest. Like, and yes, there's the possibility that they will just start like Zapdos, Tornadus, right? And that would be a little bit annoying. But ultimately, I think the best thing I can do right now is probably do that and then bring Zacian in the back. And, ooh, we have Lash Out instead of As Boys. I like Redirection. I think that's really what it comes down to, is I like the ability to say, you are gonna look over here while I do something. So, yeah, let's hope it goes well. Oh, God. I mean, what I might just do is Encore the Tornadus, but they start Zap Ogre. Okay. That's fine. We're just bulling. I mean, like, you know, that's what he really does. He just bulls. So, I think there's a question here. And that question really comes down to the fact that I don't know how good Kyogre can do here. What I want to do, right, is I want to actually Dynamax Kyogre and Max Geyser this Zapdos right now. And let's start with the Icy Wind. Because they're not Dynamaxing. Oh no, we have this Scarf. I'm afraid this is not going to KO the Zapdos. That's the problem. Like, that's why I was going to click Hypnosis, because I don't think this is going to KO. But, no matter what, I'm clicking Hypnosis next turn. So, let's just put it that way. Like, I think, you know, it really depends. I just don't know this calc. I mean, I don't think this is going to do enough. If you can miss a 60% move, you can miss a 95% move, I guess. Bruh. That was like the rudest way to have this go. That was like, come on. Come on, my guy. Come on. Like, I should have just clicked Hypnosis. But if I missed the Hypnosis, I would have been like, you know, I would have wished I did the other thing. So, Mean. And they crit us, bro. Well, we got a short game for this one. You know. Nothing I can do about that. Let's play it out for one more turn and get wrecked, because that's what's gonna happen. We actually can't do anything. Like, there's one thing I can do and it's not gonna work. Let's just put it that way. So what we really needed to do, I think, was call the lightning last turn, right? Because if we called the lightning last turn, we would have had a chance to rage powder, and then we would have had a chance to rage powder a second time, and probably I would say, KO their Kyogre with a max lightning. So I don't think that was unwinnable. I think there was just one singular play that I needed to make differently that I didn't make, and even if I had made that play, we still would have had to really see what was going to happen, So yeah, I mean, the fact that they got this, is this the homie Zach? Are we facing the Zach again? The Zach himself. Our mains. Okay, so, I mean, I can already foresee this being a problem just because, I don't have good practice with this team and I don't really know what I'm doing. I think Thundurus is a bit of an obvious lead for me, but I think Thundurus is also a good lead for me. So what I want to do is lead, Thundurus Amoonguss, right? With Zacian in the back. And maybe also Incineroar, because we do have Darkest Lariat, which makes a pretty big difference here. So it's Zach again. Sir. You know what I mean? Absolute sir. Let me just shoot him a message, So let's see. I mean, I honestly do want to really start getting damage off on this. So let's, Wraith Cutter. Ay, ay, ay. Ooh, he is gonna Dynamax. And I have to look away for a second. But, I mean, I can basically just hear the animations finishing. Okay, good. I do think we're a little bit behind right now. And because of that, I kind of think my best play is to do this. That was probably dumb. We did stop the cannonade damage from ever going off. Like, but a Dynamax cannon should just OHKO our mans. If it doesn't, and we survive on low, that'd be amazing. I forget if this is a life orb or what it is. But yeah, we just go down. So that's not amazing. It's kind of bad, honestly. What we can do next turn is we bring out our Incin, obviously, and we hope that we're faster than their Incin. They bring out Rillaboom. Okay. I don't know how I feel about that. It's kind of a good thing. We do unfortunately have to just like fake out there and like protect. I think they made a really good play there. I think this is going to be an uphill battle for them. Okay. Okay. That should be GG's. Oh my god. I was so afraid of that play rough miss, you guys have no idea. I was like, oh my god, like yeah, so we win now. They don't have like a Scarf Eternatus, and even if they did, we just clicked Darkest Lariat and Behemoth Blade. I mean, technically we could like protect here and see if that was the best play, but I think either way, yeah, we get that. Oh god. Yeah, we had to make some really hard reads in that one. I felt like Poliwhirl didn't get to shine at all, really, in this video, obviously. But we did stuff, you know? I was really afraid of the Chansey. I don't think Chansey would have been able to carry them in this endgame. If I had gotten the chance to, like, so let's say they had Rillaboom and Chansey in the back instead of a Veltal. We would have just tried to get rid of Rillaboom, right? Hopefully keep our health up with Zacian and just start Sacred Sorting away. And I mean, Chansey can't really do anything about that, so I'm sure Zach recognized that, but ultimately that was still really scary, and it was a fun way to kick off using Andy's team, even though Poliwhirl did literally nothing, so okay. Yeah. Good video. Hope you guys did enjoy, and yeah, you know, we'll see what happens in the next round. Hopefully we can actually get use of Poliwhirl. I do think, you know, if we had clicked Hypnosis, obviously there was an even lesser chance that I would hit the Zapdos, but if I had, it would have put us in a really great position, as well as I had that chance to Rage Powder. So there was a few things I could have done. I think the Rage Powder really would have been my best chance at trying to get anything back, but still good set of matches, and yeah, peace out.